So, this video is going up as a midnight musing, even though it probably won't be released midnight. And that's because I'm recording it at midnight. And I've never really had that as a rule, but it's my channel, so I'm making it one now. But I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about just me and the way I've been sort of interacting with people. It hasn't been anything particularly bad, but I guess I don't know how I want to put this. When I interact with people, I want to encourage the things that they do, but I don't want to encourage mindless chatter, mindless talk. And there are a lot of people, I've said it in the past, that there are people who just talk and they never do anything. But recently there have been some people who, for example, one person always messages me with the progress that they're making, things that they're actually doing and working on, never talking about what they plan on doing. And I always respond with, that's a good job, good work, keep it up. And I keep it very, very short. And I do that not because I don't care. I care a lot, and I'm very excited for them. But I feel like the more direct my interaction or my encouraging is, the less of a positive impact it has. And I've seen this happen with multiple people across a long period of time, where it's just like, I try my absolute best to bring out the best in other people, but here recently it doesn't feel like I've been bringing out the best. It feels like I am the counter. I am the opposite of that. I make people worse wherever I go, and it's been really weighing on me. I sound harsh when I give people advice, when they ask me for advice on certain things, but I don't make that sort of thing lightly. I don't say things to make them sound easy or anything. Like, all of the ideas that I've had that I feel are good ideas were always met with a million tiny voices in my head going, this is a terrible idea. You're wasting your time. You're stupid. You're ruining things. You're awful. Shut up. Do something else. Give up. And through some miracle force of determination, I can't even call it determination half the time, because I'll do the idea with those voices telling you not to, and occasionally one of them will turn out to be good. But all of that being said, is like, when I tell somebody that, oh, this is a good idea, it's not because I did it and it was easy. It's because I already defeated the voices in my head. So I want to be the voice that I want to be on the side of the voices that tell you that it is a good idea. Or if they have an idea of their own, I want to be encouraging and not discouraging. But I also want to be realistic about it. I don't want to lie to people. Like, there are a lot of things that are good ideas, but are going to come at a cost. If you find a treasure that you didn't have to fight to get, throw it away. Worthless. And that can sound discouraging, but I just want people to understand what it is that they're getting into. And usually, I have the confidence to do that because I've gone through it already. Especially when it comes to streaming and videos and advertising. Like, yeah, there might be a little bit of personal preference tucked in there, but a majority of it is literal experience. I've gone through a bunch of different platforms. I've picked fights with people that I shouldn't have picked fights with. Iron Mouse has me blocked from her chat. I know I've been through a couple of things. It's not my first rodeo. I don't know everything, but I can almost pull up pictures and videos of every mistake I've made to encourage people to not make the same mistake. But because that comes with such a negative tone, I don't know, maybe it just makes people less inclined to listen to me and more inclined to find out for themselves. And that's why I have such a told you so attitude. Because I will literally tell people don't go off that cliff, and then they'll do it anyway. And then I'll meet them at the bottom and go, see, I told you. So I've been trying to cut down on just not necessarily talking to people, but just cut down on trying to advise, because I'm very clearly bad at it. And like I said, I don't want to be the reason that somebody does something detrimental. I want to be the reason that somebody does something helpful. And here recently, it's not been going like that. A lot of people have been telling me, oh, you're doing fine, you're doing okay. But it just doesn't feel that way. There's a lot of preventable stuff that's happening with my contacts and people I know and friends and family, and it's like, it feels like the more I try to prevent it, the more it happens. And for a while, I was willing to say, oh, coincidence, or oh, it's something else. But it's happening with such a high frequency that I'm going, okay, no. Something is very clearly a problem, and I'm starting to think that the problem is me. So, if you message me, interact with me, and I seeming kind of distant, it's nothing personal. I'm just trying my best to be positive, be a positive person, or a positive influence, or a positive contact. I don't know. I want to help, not hurt. I've always wanted to help. But good intentions don't always get good results. So, if my methods aren't working, then I need to find something else that does. And until I do that, I just want to make sure that the people who are closest to me are not worse off for having me talk to them. Anyway, that's gonna do it for my rambling. I don't know. Like I said, it's a midnight musing, so it is what it is. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.